I actually am imagining like
There we are.
like Gaia from Captain Planet replaced with I think Furore was the green goddess.
I think so. Okay. I will try to not die. There we are. Good job, monkeys.
But I saw back a little bit that Zeus played World's Mask for 3DS.
Yeah.
That's on my short list too. Whenever we get a 3DS, I say short list. It's getting gradually getting longer every time. But yeah, I definitely want to play that one.
Those aren't long at all. Oh,
Oh.
the irony. So there's another monkey over there.
Hmm.
So I had thought that we were done with monkeys, but clearly we are not.
Nope.
How many monkeys are there even?
A little more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Okay.
Of course, I guess since monkeys are helping you recover the power of light, it makes us all monkey shines.
I'd been doing just fine in this stream until you came around.
Good night, everybody.
That is an evil-looking monkey.
The determined look on his face is just amazing. I swear, this one like generic monkey mid boss thing builds up more hatred, from the player against him. I think pretty much any major Zelda villain has.
So I can't like knock him down. I would have expected that to be the proper solution.
I think that is the gimmick. He gets to one you're close to, and then you knock him down.
But I'm trying, and it is most definitely not working.
I have to do it when he's oh.
Oh, so I have to do it when he's dancing.
That's what I was about to say. Let's just run away from him. Clearly, Midna is upset that somebody else is making fun of him instead of her. I won't stand for it.
How do I make him dance?
Oh, there we go. No? Ah, okay.
So it's also when he,
I guess anytime you stop, you can spank the monkey.
Yeah, it also works when he's throwing the boomerang.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
I admit, I thought that the A prompt was a finisher. Which would be kind of different.
Right. There you go. That took a little while, because you threw the boomerang further away.
Ah!
It actually, like, bites around your arms. Wow.
And good riddance. Well, that was a thing.
Yep. Successfully defeated the monkey and gotten your boomerang.
Great.
Sentences that will only be said in a Zelda game.
Pretty much. Fairy of Winds who resides in this boomerang. Now I have my true power back.
Bless and go.
This power of wind aiding you in unforeseen ways. Or sometimes in very foreseen ways.
Right.
Yay!
Yeah, this is one of those things that always made me feel like that they came up with the ideas for a lot of different Zelda games at the same time.
Right.
And then, because it definitely seems like something that, was a concept in the Wind Waker era. Because Wind Waker came out before Twilight Princess.
Let's do that.
Wind Waker came out before Twilight Princess, so.
Yeah, with the Gale Boomerang, we probably don't need to worry about the slingshot very often anymore.
I would assume not.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little silly, but I do like the boomerang.
There. That's right, I have to charge it. I guess I just have to keep on charging it up.
Huh.
There we go.
Guess it wouldn't be a Zelda game if I had to do something 3 times to get it to make sure you understand what you're doing.
Also, why is that the lantern oil? The actual lantern.
Oh. So you never know when you need to refill your lantern, I guess.
I guess.
You should be able to command those now. Very cool. There's the last monkey. Oh yeah, let's turn out working now.
Right.
And you have rescued a 5th monkey. It's craziness.
Can't even imagine how many monkeys there are.
If I'm bus you need, you better be busting.
So many monkeys.
Well, I like the you might as well see what you can get for it. Like, at this point, Midna realizes that this is going to be a lot more work than she thought, and we better stop doing this for free.
Right. Okay.
Euro, you don't pay the bills.
And the next area, I believe, was all the way down.
Okay, Sprawl. We're wondering, he's wondering, why are we not playing the best Zelda? Well, yes, some people we are. So if you ask me, I would pick Link to the Past.
But yes, when you say the best Zelda, what Zelda are you referring to?
Yeah, the answer to the question, though, this day of Christmas is, it's actually tomorrow, 1. But yeah, it is 11 Lands a Looping.
Loupi.
Yes. We decided to go with the one where a lad is a loop, as in Loop Garou and the werewolf game. Hence Twilight Princess. Well. Clearly referring to the Philips CDI Zelda games. Nice. I can't wait to bomb some dungeons. I did think for a second of, which meme do I go with?
Okay.
Paul also likes Link to the Past and also Majora's Mask. Yeah, earlier some people were talking about...
Let's go the other 2 ways first.
Talking about Majora's Mask 3D remake. But yeah, I definitely want to play that one too. I actually tried to play Majora's Mask back in the N64 era, but I remember it required the expansion packs. It was something like that, and it just didn't end up working out. Plus, while I did like Ocarina of Time, it wasn't my favorite. I didn't like it as much as Link to the Past. The part of it too. It kind of expensive. Just think what boomerangs do in Zelda games. But yeah, one thing I like about the Gale Boomerang is that, you know, it always seemed like one of those really weird power-ups, especially in Zelda 1, where you got like your magic wand, you got well, the candle was kind of weird too, but hi. But yeah, so when you're getting all these other weapons and magic items, a boomerang seems a little weird, but you know that a Gale Boomerang, it actually is a magic item as well. So the memory card, that might have been it, yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of N64 things that, you know, that when we had it, we were still, you know, living home with our parents and everything. So it was kind of depending on them what consoles and game stuff we had, and yeah, it was kind of a cheapskate about stuff like that.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Target the webbing instead. I think if you gave the wind a good enough tug on what it's holding, it would still knock him down, but...
You'd think.
Zeus is going to give us a pass on Link to the Past. In the correct opinion, the Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time. One thing that even if the Majora's Mask isn't your favorite the Zelda game, you know, and it's hard for me to rank it because, like I said, I never played much of it. But yeah, I definitely respect it for being so different. You know, with the time management system and the looping story. In fact, it's a little bit darker and everything.
There. Yeah, it's definitely different.
And for Nintendo, when they step out of their comfort zones, you know, it's something to be admired. Just wait for it to come back at this point. Oh well, there you go.
As far as I can tell, there's no reason to leave those things alive. So,
anybody here going to rep Ocarina of Time? Are you gonna take that from those two?
Maybe I have to wind it down?
Yeah, probably. When in doubt, use the new thing. Oh, wait a minute. There's something up above. Maybe you have to...
That was a spider's one.
Ah.
I might be able to burn it with a torch, or with a lantern.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I think you might be able to have to drop a bomb from up above.
There weren't any bombs up there.
For real, though. Link to the Past is overrated, Zeus says. Gah.
Ah, there we go.
Here's the thing: when you're referring to the best 2D Zelda, competition for that one is basically Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link's Awakening, the Oracle games, right? Yeah, they would have to be from when they came out. And of all of those, I would still say Link to the Past. I would have to say.
Oh, I bet that monster was underneath the other spider web.
Right. Now, Link's Awakening is really good, and once again, it was something they were very adventurous with the story, which I do approve. But yeah, I didn't like the sword being an equipable item. It was just too much of a hassle to actually play.
I don't think I have another small key.
This is one of the weirdos who... You mean the weirdo who had to, like, Phantom Hourglass, right? Now, I've heard people say that it's still good. You know, it's still a first-party Nintendo game. It's not going to be bad. It just kind of feels like a letdown and a retread. We never did play Minish Cap and stuff like that. We haven't played too many of the recent ones. I don't know how many monkeys we have left.
So 2 more monkeys.
Can't take really long, you need my permit.
Oh well. Link Between Worlds and Four Swords Adventures both seem kind of interesting. And what was the one with the Triforce Adventures, right? I was watching the Straw Hat No Guys LP that one, for a bit. Yeah, I kind of lost track of it, and it seems kind of fun too. Although the co-op, when again it focuses on co-op, we don't have anybody to play it with. I got kind of biased against them.
Right.
In Between Worlds is 50% pretty cool and interesting, 50% just shamelessly, just ripping off Link to the Past, basically. Yeah, I actually thought that Link Between Worlds was a remake when I first saw it. It was that obviously hewing to the original.
Right. Ah. Ah.
Also, to be honest, ranking Majora's above Link to the Past even. It's kind of funny. I feel like that this is going to put myself in the wrong camp because I've included myself here, or indicting myself here. But I kind of feel like Majora's Mask is the Empire Strikes Back of the Zelda games. It's the one with the serious story, trying new things, like having the good guys actually lose. And it's one of the few where it's like, you are expected. I think you basically not even have to see the bad end, the first time, and of course a lot of the more serious sci-fi people, say Empire's their favorite of them. Of course, I'm one of the people that's like Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie, but Majora's Mask's not my favorite Zelda game. that's what that made me think of. Just keeps trying to keeps trying to like Love Between Worlds. Keeps trying to love Link Between Worlds. There are some cool things in there, but it's keeping so fed up with the nonstop callbacks. Yeah. That seems like, and I can't really say modern Nintendo because this game's a couple years old now, but that kind of feels like modern Nintendo. They're too stuck on themselves to really do the kind of stuff that brought people to the dance in the first place.
Right.
It tries to make Majora's Mask, happy, silly about friendship. You think past the surface? Yeah, exactly. Yep. There's a lot of. I mean, the premise of the game is averting the end of the world, and you have to go through it at least once. It is definitely a darker premise than you woke up with a green cloak. You are the hero. The worlds would have been so much better if it wasn't afraid to be its own thing, because it is the best when it is. Much like Dark Souls 3. Yeah, and I don't know what Ben's going to do when it's somebody besides me, So he can always just look at me and glare if I make the Dark Souls references with somebody in chat,
I think I'm perfecting enough of my vocal intonations that people can tell just by my voice. Oh, hey.
I have to get a nice toss up there.
Yeah. More importantly, I'll knock that one down first.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I might have to... Yeah, I'll figure something out.
Is there a way to maybe hold on to the bomb boomerang and boomerang it up there? But I like that munch sound. It's great. No more from me, thanks. I'm full.
Okay, and inside we get... small key.
More issues with Dark Souls. Then just that, the conversation for another time. Yeah, I don't... were you here when I started streaming Bloodborne, Zeus? I don't think you were. But yeah, if not, then that'd be a good time. Good time for that discussion.
I'm pretty sure you can't climb with that.
So I'll probably be adding that to the regular rotation once we're done with Christmas. Yeah,
Does it actually work?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I got the small key, so I'll come back.
Right. Yeah, I think it's one of the things. Just do what you can when you can, and so at least that we're making progress.
Huh.
The 3D gold cartridge in Sprawl's drawer. Yeah, for a while, I don't think I have it anymore. I'm pretty sure I did end up selling it. but I had the Zelda 2 gold cartridge. Pretty fond of that. Never actually had it. Yeah, this one had it in 64, right? Oh, you might be onto the right track though. I don't think you ever have to blow yourself up for fun and profit, but
Let's find out.
oh,
It worked. The important thing. My sacrifice was not in vain.
You didn't take damage actually.
I think I did.
Oh,
I was at a 1/2.
ah. I guess they made sure you got hearts before and after. So. Oh, there we go. Just imagine like you just hit that thing with all of the Gale boomerang shots. Like, yeah, do you mind? Running around slashing reminds me of one of the promo things for Bastion. Yeah, like keep swinging and swinging.
There we go.
Yeah, people that agrees with me, that cannot possibly be the intended way to solve that puzzle.
Oh, great. Now I need to do it again.
I would assume... Now, obviously that works once you get up there, but...
Hey, it worked. That's the important thing.
Never had an explosion. Coolly walk away from it. Majora's Mask on GameCube. Yes, yeah, there was the...
it was Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Yeah, like the Master Quest edition, something like that, right? I think that came with it. I think we actually have that for GameCube.
I don't know if we do or not. I mean, I know we did. I don't know if we still do.
Yeah, this is actually the GameCube version. I don't know if Ben mentioned it. This is actually the GameCube version of Twilight Princess that we're playing.
Yeah.
You're one monkey short.
I'm assuming that the monkey will be in the slot room.
Yeah. Very good. Sources point to yes. Very good.
Or wherever the slot room is.
Right.
It was somewhere around here. Oh, it was in the previous one.
What you could do? Well, use your map.
The map actually wouldn't help me that much.
Well, I think it indicates where locked doors are.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
See?
well. Make sure it's... Oh, no, I guess not.
Huh.
That door over there.
Huh.
This is what happens when you give advice when you haven't been playing the game. I'm just saying.
I guess so. I thought sure it would. It seems like a very obvious thing to indicate.
You think?
I bet their maps don't reveal secret rooms either.
Probably not.
Like trapezohedrons. GameCube version is best, Bug concurs, because you don't have to waggle. What we shenanigans, what we nonsense. What TWII, what little things that this game has.
Aha! So that's how you take care of those things. Excellent.
That's well like Ocarina. This actually. Yeah, the remake of Jabu Jabu. Yeah. Anybody who hasn't played that one, they actually added like cow doodads. It's the weirdest thing.
Cow doodads?
Yeah, like they have like cows that you have to hit with the slingshot and stuff.
Huh.
Is the weirdest thing.
That does sound very weird.
I never actually finished Master Quest, but I did get that far. Jabu, yeah, Lord Jabu is where Zeus quit. You know, the first time you played Ocarina of Time. Yep, yeah, cows in the walls.
Cows in the walls.
They're in the walls. Oh, you know, yeah, he series out there, they're actually being digested in there. I never thought about that, but you know, that kind of makes sense. Man, wait a minute, a giant fish monster eating cattle. How on earth? You had to waggle to swing the sword. on me. What? No. Tell me that's not right.
No, that sounds about right for the Wii.
Oh, good grief.
Because after all, this is the Wii, the thing that in Obscure Aftermath made you like physically row and all of these other nonsense.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was just shocked to hear that Obscure was a port because there's so much Wii stuff in there, and usually the things that had like normally for shoehorned in Wii content, there's usually like a couple things like a gimmick, but that game was just non-stop ways of like use the nunchuck to pry bars open and row and
those last ones.
Yeah, collected all the monkeys. Tabu just a hungry boy. Yeah, he's growing.
He needs his protein. He's been working out.
Oh, hey.
This is...
Da-da-da-da.
Cash.
Back to grim determination.
What's that? So, I want to check something.
Okay. Put up the fire. Can, but it does. There might be a spot
So
where
there was... I'm trying to remember where it was. But there was a spot where that was a thing.
a bunch of torches, and you could, yeah.
Yeah, basically I had to light 4 to get one of the monkeys. But I saw one of those big chests behind it.
Ah, okay.
So it was further back. The map shows... It doesn't actually. Basically, it had a room that looked a bit like the Sheikah Eye.
Ah, okay.
Don't see it.
Right.
Huh.
Maybe we'll come back across it.
Maybe.
Cows are also constantly moving. I didn't even hear that. Even creepier. A cry spell. Oh my gosh, it's horrifying. Azu's found his PS2 and GameCube right there in the closet. Aww.
Indeed, the Zelda disc is in the GameCube. Awesome.
It's a Christmas miracle finding your old consoles.
All right, all monkeys in.
We ended up giving away our. Did we give it away or did we sell it? If we did sell it, it wasn't for much. But our PS2, once we had a computer that could emulate it. At that point, if we're going to be playing it, chances are pretty good we're going to be recording it. So why not just get it all, just do it on the computer anyway. Trying to think of a pun for monkeys in a chain, and I've got nothing.
There we go.
You get to go this time.
Wait a minute. I don't have a key.
Uh-oh. Well.
Okay, monkeys, take 5.
Does not the compass tell you the way to the
Compass?
Key? Oh, is that in this game?
I don't have one.
Oh. I can't even keep my Zelda straight anymore.
Okay. It's probably in the area that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I just need to find that area.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Because if remembering it, it's because they did their job and making it memorable. This really does any console game these days. It still keeps having the old ones. But to break out for a little every now and then. Yeah, definitely.
Wonder if what the monkeys think if Link misses his footing and falls to his death.
Right. Yeah, I agree hands down. PS2 is one of the best libraries of games on any console. It had the volume of the classic consoles, like Nintendo had like 600 games, something like that. It had about that much in volume, or even a bit more, and so much of it was better. And there's still garbage on the PS2, but the signal to noise ratio was so nice.
That's not it.
Whereas, the Nintendo, you kept getting stuff like Hide Light and, this horrible games that were just, arcade ports, things that, padded and everything.
Well, here's something.
Yeah. You have to get it at an angle where you can get all 4 of them, I'm guessing.
All 4.
Yep. A little further back.
Ah!
Oh!
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Midno was not impressed.
Creative as from O to W.
That's
I
what
should be able
that's
to,
what you were
yeah.
trying to do, yeah. You also have to put up the torch. No, you couldn't reach the torches back there because the gate would block it. Oh, yeah, there's a pattern on the floor. I just now saw
I was one step ahead of you.
it. Yep. Wait, it's like, wait a minute. And when Zoro retired and started making puzzles, you know, it was all over.
So you've missed the monkey. Is he the missing link?
Oh.
Oh dear. I know it was somewhere around here. We'll find it.
Yeah, ever since Ben was looking for the big key, I was trying to think of a good pun for monkey as well, but I just figured.
Also, I
think
love that
good.
they can teleport.
Hmm.
Oh, I can at least get this trick.
Yeah, yeah.
Not exactly the most accurate thing, is it?
But you're critting. You're holding a cyclone in your hand. I mean, it's you have to accept.
Oh, yay!
Isn't that like one of the Zelda traditions? Always find the compass last.
Okay, I think it is the one straight ahead.
Oh, it is letting us know there's 2 treasure chests though. We still haven't got. I assume that's what the yellow things are.
Yeah.
Oh, where is these emojis working? Script blocker interfering with better TTV. Yeah, would not be surprised. Ask Ben, you know, in the stream, ITS, about his experiences with no script.
I will say that NoScript does exactly what it promises. It blocks all scripts. It does exactly what it promises. It blocks all scripts. I just have to say, I never realized how many scripts that most web pages use until I had to start going through them.
Oh yeah.
Like, I actually used the one of the online grocery stores, and yeah, you know, they use several different scripts to do all their different things, which means that I have to go through and desperately try to find which one it is and which one, you know,
Right.
it's not fun.
The fact that you were saying it was pronouncing more like scripts without the T, it sounds like you're having trouble with your prescriptions. You like that forehand slash that Link does from the combo entries.
That was actually kind of fun. I'm just trying to squirm back into position.
Right. And maybe you won't notice.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking.
Right.
Inside I get piece of work.
Yeah, I went ahead and got one of the Microprose games when I downloaded it. And the sites that you get those things from, the shady ones, you just imagine like no script, just hitting the fainting couch,
Right.
trying to process where I was at there.
I could very easily imagine. Okay. You're heading back. Yeah.
I love that skull thing there.
It's just,
Remember to bring your hero to a full and complete stop before trying to open the door.
I keep forgetting. Over.
Monkeys get around, yeah.
Yeah, I love how quickly they move. It is completely ludicrous.
Right. There's probably some kind of tunnel, behind the monkey mushroom panel.
I prefer the idea of like a monkey no jutsu.
Right.
Speaking of weeaboo,
That wasn't anything.
so there's a treasure chest in here.
Oh,
Oh.
we got monkeys. So if it was up there, you could have climbed up there earlier. Ah,
So
you can't
it's
go all the way
not.
up.
Okay.
See, let's try to find the treasure chest first. Looks like it's right up there.
So it must be down.
Yeah. Okay.
Aha.
Oh, so right there.
Tucked away where I would never find it.
Yep. That's money anyway.
Well, I think it's worth it.
There's nothing wrong with money. I mean, you don't turn up your nose at free cash. Although you're almost maxed out. Was your
It's okay. I'm sure I'll have plenty to buy later.
right? Yeah, I remember one of the things I do remember about the end game for Twilight Princess was, since they didn't really have anything for you to spend your rupees on late in the game, they actually gave you the rupee armor, which would like just guzzle down rupees in exchange for giving you the best defense, but it would lose it when you got hit.
It's actually a kind of interesting way of doing it.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing that this game, like a lot of other ones, has. Is that you just eventually run out of things to spend money on. Well,
Right.
As long as you're having an action RPG kind of thing, you're never going to have extra defense. Fighting enemies never go to style.
Well, if you got good, then you wouldn't be getting hit anyway. So.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's like, well, not that I was amazing at Twilight Princess, but yeah, I didn't
Okay,
actually.
this time for sure.
I didn't actually use the rupee armor or whatever it was called much, since didn't really need it.
Right. Okay.
This time for sure. Get your boomerang ready.
Yep. I know whatever the boss is, I'm going to need it.
Yup. Ooh, a double door. Hero has arrived. But not what I was expecting.
I'm going to need bombs as well.
That looks yummy. Well,
Oh, that thing.
yeah.
Diababa.
Huh. I completely forgot this box. So you get the bomb ready and then throw it when fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
you can just have unleash the bomb in front of it. Makes sense. That'd be a lot safer than trying to throw it in its mouth. Yep, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. I guess when you see it wiggle, maybe that's your cue to, yeah. Well, that clearly takes too long. So you have to kind of guess at it. I like the idea of running away to. There you go. Of maybe running away to get a little more time here.
Alright, now for its true form. No, don't go bomb things, I need you. Oh dear.
Oh, we found Salazar. But we know we're not going to need the bombs now because there aren't any. Huh. Aha! I'll say he's going to give us a bomb to use against it. I like how the main thing's head is actually following him. I think it worked.
I have a better idea, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but it won't work if his mouth is closed. Oh, it did work. Okay. Fair enough. Leave it to you to find an easy way to do it. Nice. And then rinse and repeat. This is all the boss. Except for the big oof. Oh, wow, the poison spit actually broke open the pot. There's a heart back there. Get from the top off. I was going for the one on the left, just for the next one to attack, but not like it matters, you know, since you do this.
Well, actually, my thought is that since it takes me a little bit of time, that means that I now have a bit of free time before that one tries to attack.
There's a thought. Okay. I can understand that. I wonder, do they ever bring back like the classic ones like Leok and stuff like that into the 3D Zeldas? I know Manhandlo showed up and they brought it into Hyrule Warriors. There wasn't the others.
Hooray! Our very first heart container.
Good job.
Yay.
Light has been restored.
Aha.
One. What?
Refused shadow.
Interesting.
What have they ancient of us? Still one have I? Think good. Us, see what good we will.
Maybe I'll tell you.
Imagine that suddenly Link feels a lot more skeptical about this quest.
Right.
Take you and your beauty.
You heard the lady, pick up your heart container.
Part of me was tempted to see what happens if you try to move on without it, but
I believe you can.
I don't trust the Shadow Demons this small. Alright, and that is everything, so.
It's really been as trustworthy as the day is long. It's probably true because there aren't any days in the Twilight world.
Yeah, that's
so.
true.
No, Pen! The Heart Challenge ruined. That's what I was going to say. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Twilight Princess was part of the era where they, you know, for 3 heart challenges, that you probably could just skip it.
So I tacked on about 3 hours worth of gameplay there. Heroic Benny. Not to the guy who was not saved from the spread of Twilight.
You did good, kid, but you better do better.
Spirit Eldon. Find those you seek. Clouds of dust. Beyond the curtain of trial, you'll revert to your beast form, so be prepared. What's with the East Land?
Step hunt. What does he do, W? Think you was hate much? Get you, escape.
I'll take good care of you.
See you later. And speaking of seeing you later, it is pretty late, so I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We got our first fused shadow.
Indeed.
We got through our first dungeon. All is well, all is well.
Yeah, you did good.
And that led a loop to Fairbed, so... yeah, I will go ahead and call it there. Thanks again to everybody who stopped by. And tomorrow, Wayne will be playing a surprise.
Yes.
The 10th day of Christmas on the 11th day.
Indeed.
Where else do you get service like this?